All right, let's take a look at winners and losers. After that Week 6 matchup against Green Bay, we will start with the positives. Marquise Goodwin. Yes, he showed up. His coming out party, if you will. 4 receptions, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really showcased his big play ability against the Packers. We always like to talk about Tyreek Hill and the crazy speed that he has. Marquise Goodwin is up there in terms of the speed department here. And it was really cool to see that C.J. Beathard and Marquise Goodwin had this relationship going during that Packers game as well. Now, if only it was Jimmy Garoppolo working on the chemistry with Marquise Goodwin. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But saw some good things from Beathard to Goodwin in that game there. And again, playing in a hostile environment against a Packers secondary, by the way, that is top 10 against the pass. So good stuff there from Marquise Goodwin. Speaking of C.J. Beathard, total 180 from that Cardinals game, where Beathard had a plethora of turnovers. And in this game, he was pretty solid. 245 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception towards the latter part of that game, 115 passer rating. Good stuff there from C.J. Beathard. And there were numerous times where C.J. could have fumbled the football, and he didn't. And so if you can just build off of that, go forward, and not turn the football over, the 49ers are going to be in football games if A, they can run the football effectively, and right now the offensive line is playing really well. B, C.J. Beathard can't turn the football over, and then the defense kind of plays complementary. And we saw that against the Green Bay Packers. They ran the football well. C.J. Beathard protected the football as well. So there's some positivity here for the 49ers. How would you rate C.J. Beathard's play so far this season in general? Let me know in the comments section. Be sure to expand upon yourselves. All right, let's talk about Raheem Mostert. Probably doesn't instill all that much excitement for 49ers fans out there, but he did have a career high in carries and yards. And I do want to give a shout out again to the offensive line, which run blocked really well. So we're looking at Joe Staley and Mike Person having a great year at guard. Mike McGlinchey is probably having the best year on the offensive line among any rookie out there, having a great season at right tackle. Really the only bad spot on that offensive line is Weston Richburg at center, and I did not expect that, to be honest with you. So 87 yards on the ground for Mostert, 7.3 yards per carry to his credit. So good job for Mostert. That gives some confidence to Kyle Shanahan. You would think if Matt Breida continues to deal with injuries, you know you can rely on Alfred Morris, Raheem Mostert, etc. So good stuff there for the 49ers. Folks, we are presented by BetDSI, the #1 online sportsbook. Check them out, chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code LIVE120 for that 120% deposit bonus. Free money in your back pocket when you're betting on the 49ers all year long. All right, let's go with stock down now. DJ Reed had a really bad fumble on a kickoff return against the Packers. That eventually led to a field goal and a Packers lead, and then we didn't see him the rest of the game on special teams. Richie James took kickoffs from there on out. And DJ Reed has really good versatility. He can do slot corner, he can play safety, he can be a kick returner. And so for a rookie, you always have to talk about mentality and confidence. And hopefully DJ Reed can go back, look at the tape, study things, and then draw some positives out of it and then get better from there. I hope he has the right mindset. I'm really excited about this kid here. I think he can really make an impact for San Francisco. So hopefully he doesn't get down in the dumps, if you will, for getting benched on kickoff returns during that Green Bay Packers game. All right, let's talk about Jimmie Ward. A, because he's been absolutely terrible so far this year. And B, he got hurt against Green Bay, which meant Greg Mabin went in at cornerback, and he got absolutely lit up by Aaron Rodgers. So I will say this. I do think it makes sense for the 49ers to trade away Jimmie Ward. What reason is there to have him except for depth? But even then, the guy can't stay healthy. He's on the final year of his rookie deal. He's getting paid more than $8 million to sit on the bench, essentially, and be a depth guy. maybe a team out there wants to take a chance on him, like the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that is struggling in the secondary right now. They could use some depth there. Maybe they think they can mold Jimmie Ward in that Jim Schwartz defense. I just don't think Jimmie Ward should be on the 49ers this year. He certainly should not be on the roster in 2019. All right, this guy has been struggling big time. Stock going down for Solomon Thomas. 1 tackle, 1, against the Green Bay Packers. 0 sacks through 6 games played. 0. He just has not stepped up at all this year. He was supposed to be the guy to rack up the sacks for the 49ers. He was talking about it during the offseason, how he was really going to improve upon his pass rushing ability and all of this. And the reality is, Solomon Thomas ranks 59th among qualifying edge rushers on Pro Football Focus. Is that good? No, it's not. So Solomon Thomas is middle of the pack at best among edge rushers in the NFL. And he's a big reason why the 49ers rank 22nd in the NFL in sacks created. So for Solomon Thomas, it's been 6 weeks. We're continuing to wonder when he's going to emerge, and so far, he has not. So his stock continues to go down.